Hey, we're live. What is up, everyone? I'll give everyone a little bit of time to hop on here. But I got an exciting video for you guys today. Very excited to be sharing this information. It's probably going to be one of the better lives that I've done. If you guys have watched my previous lives in the past, I generally just talk about different strategies on buying and reselling. But this is going to be all about how to stay focused and disciplined in your reseller business. So, a lot of the messages that I get from you guys on a regular basis is, Eric, how do you stay motivated all the time? And I can tell you guys that from experience, I'm not by nature a super motivated individual, right? I actually just set up different systems and processes to be able to hit my goals consistently over time. So I want to be able to share those things with you guys because motivation is temporary, right? Like it's super easy to take action when you're feeling motivated, but we're not feeling motivated all the time, right? So if we were motivated all the time, then hitting our goals and taking action and being disciplined would be super easy. It's discipline what makes it to where we can hit our goals consistently. So how do you take the necessary actions on a day-to-day basis when you're not feeling like that motivated, right? So that's what I'm gonna be talking about in this video. So real quick, I see a bunch of people hopping on here. If you guys are watching this live, do me a quick favor, comment the word live in the comments. Facebook really rewards posts that are active and makes it so everyone in the group can see it. So if you guys are watching this live, do me a quick favor, comment live. I want to interact with you guys, see what you guys got going on. If you guys are watching the replay later, comment replay. I'd really appreciate it. So that being said, let's hop right into the topic of this video, which is how do you stay focused and disciplined in your reseller business? The first thing I do is I write my goals down. And it's really important to be very specific with your goals. So I'll just share with you guys what I write down. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is they say, when I do my coaching calls, I ask people, how much do you want to make in your reseller business 6 months from now? And I get a lot of people that say, I want to make as much as possible, which is great. I also want to make as much as possible in my reseller business, but it's not specific, right? It's not measurable. So we want to create goals that are measurable, right? That you can hold yourself accountable to. So I'll share with you guys my goals real quick. I write down every morning and every evening my goals. So I write down, I make $10,000 in profit per month. I help thousands of individuals every year make extra money for them and their families by teaching them about reselling. I own 5 investment properties. I travel every 3 to 4 months, right? So my goals are very specific, right? And I write it in present tense. I don't say I want to make $10,000 in a month. I write I make $10,000 in a month. It's just a little mindset kind of shift to make your goals present tense. So this is actually, if you guys are interested and getting a planner. Planners is how I operate my life. This is actually a planner called the 10X Planner by Grant Cardone. A lot of you guys probably know who that is, but it's a really cool planner. So it breaks down everything. I write my goals first thing in the morning. I write like a quote. I usually just put like some affirmations here or like who I want to be as a person. So I wrote down, I show up every day to better my life and those lives around me. And then I write down my targets for the day. At the end of the day, I'll write down my successes, whether those be big or small. I write down any wins that I have for the day at the end of the day, and then I write my goals down again. So why do I write my goals down every day? It's because you get what you continually focus on. So if you're constantly writing your goals down every morning, every evening, you're keeping your goals at the front of your mind. You're keeping that a very important task in your life because you're seeing it on a regular basis. And then I structure my day around, what actions do I need to take to hit my big monthly goal that I set for myself. So that's number one, is write your goals down and have your goals be very specific and measurable. Number two is to write your to-do list for the next day the night before. I don't know about you guys, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm super groggy, right? Like I am not like up and at it and like super motivated to go do things. And I usually have to scramble to figure out what I'm doing. So that's why having a planner is very important too, because I actually write out everything I need to do for the next day the night before. And that really does a couple big things for me. It actually helps me out with kind of doing a brain dump the night before so I can fall asleep a little bit easier. But it also helps me out because it gives me something to reference whenever I wake up in the morning. So whenever I wake up in the morning, I can go straight to this and go straight to my to-do list of, oh, this is what I need to get done. And I actually use a free app called Trello, and I have a system of daily to-do lists that I need to do, right? So the first thing I do in the morning is I either stretch or I work out. So I either go straight to the gym or I stretch, and then, after I do that, then I eat, and then I go into my day, right? And I do the same things every day. At 8 a.m., I ship out my packages. I create these systems and processes so that it's easy for me to take action. This is actually something that I learned from Craig Ballantyne. He wrote the book, The Perfect Day Formula, and he actually has a morning and evening routine course that I took. It's a 15-day straight course. It's like 10 minutes a day, and it was really great. And he teaches you all these different preparation techniques on how you can take action even when you don't feel like doing it by setting up systems to make it easy to do the task. So, one of the things that I do too, like not just in my business, but with working out, I set my workout clothes out the night before. So then I'm not like waking up and then I have to dig and find my workout clothes. It's sitting on my dresser ready to go. So I do a lot of those systems in place in my business as well. When it comes down to shipping, I have specific times when I do my eBay listings. And when you create a schedule like that, it makes it really easy to take action. So are you guys getting any value from this at all? Let me know. Comment the word value if you guys are getting any value from this. I'm just sharing what works for me. You don't have to use these same things, but this is just what works for me, guys. And I have to go to these extremes to be able to actually consistently hit my goals because, like I said, by nature, I'm not a super disciplined and motivated person. So I just have these specific systems in place in order to do these things. The next thing, and this is something I recently started doing, and this is something I actually learned from one of my mentors, Chris Crone, when I went to his event. He's my real estate mentor. He says to set set a pain goal or a reward goal. So what that means is, you guys might have seen I made a post about this chip in the group. If you guys don't know what this is the world's hottest chip. And there's a bunch of stupid YouTubers that make videos of them eating this chip, and they're just in incredible pain. I hear this is like giving yourself food poisoning for no reason. It's a really stupid chip. But I said that I was going to eat this chip on a Facebook Live if I don't hit my goals for this month. And I can tell you, this month I've taken a lot more action. In the past, I've set like reward goals, like, oh, if I hit my goal, then, I'll take my wife out to a really nice restaurant. But, the reality is I could go do that anyway, right? So the pain goals I've actually found have been a lot, it's caused me to take more action and work a little harder. Because, if you're someone that can follow through with what you say, make your goal public, like, hey, if I don't hit my goals, I'm going to eat this chip. And then people are there to hold you accountable, then you're going to probably take the action because you don't want to eat the chip. So that's just something silly that I did. But, it doesn't have to be like that. I've networked with a lot of people. They're like, yeah, I say, hey, if I don't hit my goal, I have to take like an ice bath for 10 minutes or I have to go do something embarrassing in public. Like, this is kind of a fun thing to do. I went to an event and a lot of people were sharing their pain or reward goals. And, the way I look at it is the pain goals work better. One of the analogies that I liked that they shared was if there was a lion chasing you, you would run a lot faster away from that lion because you're trying to avoid pain than you would if you were doing a foot race with one other person and there was $1 million at the end of the finish line, right? We tend to run faster away from pain than we do towards a reward. So that's just a fun thing that I do, set a pain or reward goal. It's kind of fun. You can have an accountability partner that you do it with. And it's super fun. So number 4 is to have an accountability partner, a coach, and a mentor. And I want to break down kind of the difference. The accountability partner and coach can be the same people. But something that I do, I actually have an accountability partner, and she helps me with discussing my goals and what I want to hit for the month. And she is really good at giving me like an outside perspective on what I'm doing. Because I don't just run my reseller business. I also do stuff with real estate. I do online marketing. I do coaching. I even set like my workout goals with her or, personal goals that I really want to achieve in my life. And it's great to have someone with an outside perspective break everything down. She designs a spreadsheet for me to really align like, hey, what's my actions I need to take this week to hit my goals? So that's my accountability partner. She texts me a couple times a week, say, hey, are you on track with this? She just basically holds me accountable to me making sure that I do the things that I say I'm going to do, right? So sometimes just having that little extra push or someone to report to makes all the difference in the world with staying disciplined and staying focused. A coach is someone that's a little bit better than you. They're in a place that you kind of want to be, and they can help you out with more of the specific details with where you want to go. So a coach is like a personal trainer, or a coach is someone like a business coach. Like right now, I'm kind of being coached by someone. He does about $16,000 a month in the business that I'm in. So he's someone I can learn from, right? He's someone that can elevate my game and help me get to that next level by learning what he's doing in his business. So he can teach me more of the specifics. And then a mentor is someone that has 10 times the results that you do, someone that has at least 10 times or more. So that is for me, my business and my real estate mentor is Chris Crone. He has 4,500 properties in his real estate portfolio, and I'm about to get my third one. So he's definitely someone that can help me focus on my big picture, my long-term vision, my long-term goals. And, you know, I think it's really important to have each one of those things. So that's my 4 big things. I hope that helped you guys out, but that's really how I stay focused and disciplined. I wanted to also do a quick announcement too, because, you know, every day I've been writing down, I help thousands of people every year make extra money for them and their families. And a lot of the coaching calls I've been having with people, it's people that are like, hey, I just lost my job because of COVID, or, I see that, the reselling game is really good right now, which if you guys don't know, reselling right now it's been better than it's been all year because people are struggling with their jobs. People need money, so they're selling their stuff. And it's a great service that we can offer to the world by being able to provide that service. So, if you guys know, recently I raised the price of my course to $197. I'm actually going to be lowering that back down to $97 until the end of the year, because I know a lot of people need help like throughout the holidays, and a lot of people have been losing their jobs and stuff. So if you're interested in checking out the course, comment course below. I'll private message you that. The course is basically all about how I run my business. I share with you how I get my wholesale orders. I share with you guys all the fundamentals of running a reseller business. It's really for beginner and intermediate resellers. If you're super advanced, you're already doing $10,000+ a month. You can get some benefit from it. I'm sure there's definitely got to be some good information in there, but the course is really more catered towards people who are beginner or intermediate. And you're really wanting to kind of learn the fundamentals on how to structure a reseller business, as well as how to resell the types of items that I resell, like the phones, the MacBooks, the cameras, the laptops, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, comment course. I'll private message you, the course link if you want to check it out. But I just lowered it back down to $97 until the end of the year. With that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions at all. I'm here to help you guys out. Real quick to recap, if you guys didn't watch this, those of you that are still on here, if you didn't get to my key things that I do to stay focused, is number 1, I write my goals down twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. The second thing is I write my to-do list the night before so that I am prepared for what I need to do the next day. I don't have to think about it. It's right there. It's on paper. I know what I need to do as soon as I start my workday. Number 3 is to set pain or reward goals. So, set a consequence if you don't hit your goal, and share that consequence with the public or with a friend that can hold you accountable to it so that you'll actually follow through if you don't hit your goals. Or set a big reward goal if that motivates you more. Set a big reward goal if you do hit your goals. And then number 4 is have an accountability partner, coach, and a mentor. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll wrap this up here pretty quick. But yeah, I hope that helped you guys out. Let me know what you guys got going on in your lives. Is there anything that you have questions about in regarding reselling, or anything I talked about in this video? Is there anything that I can help you guys out with? I'll give you guys a minute or so to comment. And even if you're watching the replay, still ask your questions. I'll come back through and I'll comment to everyone when I get a chance. But I hope this video helped you guys out a little bit. I've been having a pretty big delay on a lot of the comments. I see a bunch of them now. Joanna, Mike, Eric, Jeff, good to see all you guys. Leo, how's it going? All right. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to hop off of here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. A lot of the stuff like this has actually helped me out a lot more than the specific details about, how do I check, if the hard drive's good on a MacBook, right? Like the bigger picture stuff like this is really what helps me out in achieving my goals month over month. It's not really necessarily all the nitty gritty details. That stuff comes in time. The bigger picture is to set your goals and hold yourself accountable to them. And when you do that, the little tiny details actually become a lot less important, right? Because where there's a will, there's a way to get things done. So hopefully this helped you guys out. And I appreciate you all hopping on here. I'll catch you all later. Take care. Hope you're all crushing it in your reseller businesses right now.